You get to command your energy. And so here is how you do it. Thank you for keeping me safe. It can be as simple as that. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. Instead, I would like you to use your energy to give me confidence. Instead, I would like you to use your energy to move me forward. Instead, I would like you to use your energy to fill in the blank. You decide how you would like that energy to move you forward instead of hold you back and keep you small. Because the world needs you. The world needs your story. Welcome, Badass Manifester. I am so glad you are here. I'm your host and head coach, Ashley Gordon, master mindset and manifestation biz expert, founder of the quantum coaching certification, and multiple six-figure entrepreneur obsessed with empowering you to create quantum leaps in your energy, your life, and your business. This is the show to help you make magic your everyday normal, where the ripple effect is real and the guest experts are world class. My mission is to power your conscious and subconscious mind with manifestation teachings, business tools, and coaching techniques to put your potential into action. Consider this your weekly up level. Are you ready for quantum transformation? Let's do this. Welcome back to the Badass Manifester podcast. Ooh, I am back from maternity leave, officially official. And let me just tell you, I am on fire. Like, for real, I feel as though I am so lit up, so excited, rejuvenated. I feel so expanded. Yada, yada, yada. You get the vibe? Wow. I really had no idea. I told myself a lie for so long that having a baby and running a business, I wouldn't be able to do it. It would feel hard. It would feel X, Y, and Z. Yes, the days go by faster, and finding these moments to record are still feeling a little bit challenging, but it's so exciting when I do find that pocket of time, because you know what? I'm going to attack it. I'm going to use it. I'm going to make it mine. So here we are. I have a really potent message for you today. And I was on a call with one of my team members, Tessa, shout out, and we were talking about being ready. And Tessa is a graduate of QCA, Quantum Coaching Academy. Our core team members are graduates of QCA, which is amazing. And we were talking about the concept of being ready and, you know, sharing your story, putting yourself out there, making it happen. And something that came through to me while we were talking was how hard it can feel to be ready to follow your dreams. How hard it can feel to get yourself to that place of like, okay, now I'm ready. I remember feeling that way when it came to building my business, to putting myself out there. I remember feeling that way when it came to having a baby, right? Like feeling ready. And man, you know, going back and forth. And I told this story when I was leading QCA last week around how in the beginning, I was so afraid to be seen in my business. I was so afraid of judgment. I was so afraid of what people were going to think about me. I was so afraid that people wouldn't like me. I was so concerned and consumed with those thoughts that I was holding myself back, and it really kept me small for so long. And I know that some of you listening right now have this voice inside that says, keep yourself small, because you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want to be judged. It's safe to feel small. And so when you have that urge to put yourself out there, when you have that urge to share your truth, when you have that urge to do something outside of your comfort zone, and those thoughts, those intrusive, bossy thoughts come out and they're like, you shouldn't post that because it's really not that good. Or you shouldn't say that because what if someone's offended? Or you shouldn't share that, that's too vulnerable, keep that private. There are so many thoughts like that come up, and I want you to take a moment. This is a big tool that you can use. Take a moment when you get those thoughts. Notice them. Noticing is the first key, right? Awareness is key. and thank them. Thank those thoughts, because those thoughts are just trying to keep you safe. So it's like, oh wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much to my subconscious mind for trying to keep me safe, for putting those thoughts in place that are just not true. Instead, I would like you to use your energy and you tell those thoughts that energy, because thoughts are just energy. Beliefs are just energy. And energy can be reprogrammed. So you tell that energy how you would like it to work for you instead. You get to command your energy. Your energy doesn't get to command you, baby. You get to command your energy. And so here is how you do it. Thank you for keeping me safe. It can be as simple as that. Thank you for trying to keep me safe. Instead, I would like you to use your energy to give me confidence. Instead, I would like you to use your energy to move me forward. Instead, I would like you to use your energy to fill in the blank. You decide how you would like that energy to move you forward instead of hold you back and keep you small. Because the world needs you. The world needs your story. I have gotten so many beautiful messages from people who had listened to the birth podcast. And I had those same thoughts come up for me. I had those same thoughts come up that were like, why is your birth story special? Who cares about your birth story? And so much time had gone by. Like I've put it out after 3 months. It's like, this is old news. That's what my thoughts told me. This is old news. Nobody cares anymore about your birth story. And I had to say, thank you. Thank you, next, right? Thank you, next. Please use my words to help other people heal. And that intention went out. And so many people have reached out to me and thanked me because they haven't gotten to process their birth, or they had a negative experience and they feel like they got healing through my story, or they were reaffirmed that they get to share their story. And now other people want to record their birth stories, and people that aren't, giving birth anytime soon have said to me, I had this massive fear of giving birth and now I feel like better about it. I feel that I can do it. If you can do it, I can do it. And other people said to me, thank you for sharing your story, because now I feel like I have other stories to share that was just a powerful reminder for me that I have stories to share too. And that's the thing, we all have stories to share. And here's the thing about being ready to share them. This was like the big part of my conversation with Tessa was like, ready. Being ready is not a place or a destination, right? We don't just become ready one day. Being ready is a decision. Being ready is a decision. How powerful is that? I was like, whew, we both had chills. We were like, okay. And it was funny because I was like, what are you thinking right now? She's like, I think you need to make that some content. I'm like, okay, that's a podcast. So I wanted to get this out because I feel deep in my core that there are so many people that are still holding themselves back, especially people that listen to this podcast. If you're holding yourself back, let this be the slingshot to push you forward, even if it's just a tiny little bit. Even if it's just a tiny little bit. So talking about being ready and sharing vulnerably, something that I am stepping into this year is we did a relaunch because I was on maternity leave. We relaunched some episodes, like some of the best Badass Manifester episodes with some of the top people that I've interviewed on this podcast. We had John Osseroff, he was in The Secret. We had Amanda Francis. We had the Almost 30 Lindsay and Krista on the podcast, Almost 30 podcast guests. We've had a couple others, like really big people that I look up to and I'm inspired by. And we also hit over 1 million downloads around my birthday, which was December 28th. And so I said to myself this year, I was like, I am taking this to another level. I'm not going to hold myself back anymore. I'm going to go after bigger people that inspire me to be on the show. And I was like waiting to be ready. I'm like, maybe one day I'll be ready. Maybe I'll have enough downloads or enough of a following or enough of this, enough of that for people to want to be on my podcast. But that was just bullshit. That was me beating around the bush of being ready when all I had to do was make a powerful decision. And if you can get yourself into that place where you can make powerful decisions, that energy, it's felt by the people around you. And I started to go after people that really inspire me that are celebrities. And I'm not going to disclose yet who's coming on, but I have some amazing people that are coming on the show that I've looked up to that have been on TV, like primetime TV. So I'm just telling you that when you freaking decide that you're ready, because it is a decision, remember, it's not a destination, it's a decision, buckle up. But not only that, you have to take the action. I had the inspired action. I took it in the moment that I had the inspiration to reach out to this person and their team. And one thing led to another, and boom, it's scheduled. It's on the calendar. It's happening. So I say this to say that I am not special, right? I'm not more special than anyone else, because I think we're all special, right? But like, we're all the same special. And if I can do it, you can do it. And whatever capacity you want to do it in, the decision is literally waiting for you to step up to the plate, put your hands on that bat, and take your best swing. Because it is your time, it is your season, it is your year. Again, I say this all the time, we don't have time to waste, right? We get to play in the quantum field now. We get to be in the quantum field now. How exciting is that? There's juice there, there's energy there, right? Like, I mean, time is flying. I think about having a 3-month-old right now and how freaking fast it went and how long we waited for this to happen, right? Our whole infertility journey, da-da-da-da-da. And now we're here. You can probably hear the baby crying in the other room. He's with my mom. And it's flying. Life is flying, but we can slow it down by going after the things that we want and saying that we're ready now. We can make the most of it. I don't know if we could slow it down, but we can make the most of it. And that's what we're here to do. Expand our expression in this world. Expand our creativity, our power, our love, our energy, and have the most epic experience that we possibly can. Because why not? And not only why not, but why not you? Why not you? Who are you not to be? Right? You are so ready. You are so fucking worthy. And you have the unlimited power of the universe within you. So let's start acting like it. Let's use it. Yeah, that's the message that I have for you today. And I've been thinking a lot about, how do I want to come back from maternity leave? How do I want to upgrade this podcast, upgrade the codes that I transmit through sharing my voice here with you, sharing the messages, sharing the stories. And the message that came through to me was, speak about whatever feels like the highest excitement right now for you and the highest impact for the listeners. And so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. Even if the episodes are like this, like under 15 minutes, I'm going to be sharing all the messages that I feel need to come through, and kind of throwing an outline out the window. Like, my podcast content has been really, really structured in the past, and it feels good to have it a bit less structured so that I can really leave the biggest impact that I came here to leave. And that's kind of the message that my guides are giving me. So get excited, because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be potent. I hope this supercharged you for your day. Remember, you are ready now, because ready is not a place. It's not a destination. It is a decision. So repeat after me. I am ready. I am ready. Put it in your bones. Put it in your body. Breathe it in. I am ready. I am ready. I am ready. And just a quick story to end this. When I left my job in real estate and I knew I was going into, the transformational field, I was teaching yoga, but I didn't know where it was taking me. And I knew there was something big coming, but I didn't know what it was. And maybe you have that feeling too, where something big is coming and you don't know what it is. I would go down to the beach and I would look up at the sky and I would just scream, I'm ready. I'm ready. I don't know what it is, but I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. And I called it in by saying that I'm ready for it. So the universe wants to deliver to you, and it needs to know that you're ready for it and that you are taking action in any shape, way, or form, even by listening to this right now, to get it. So I am ready. I am ready. Yeah. Like, lock that in with a master lock. Thank you for listening. Have the best day. I'm so excited to be back. And this month we have some amazing episodes in store, even if I don't even know what they all are yet. Ooh. All right, everyone, have a beautiful rest of your day. And just a note, I want to start doing shout outs again on the podcast for anyone that leaves a review. So if this episode impacted you, please just take a moment, go on the Apple Podcast app, leave a review, hit the 5 stars, let me know what resonates with you, and put your name there as best you can so I can give you a shout out. It would mean the world to me. And I'm really excited to start doing those shout outs again because they were really, really fun. So make sure you leave a review. I appreciate you so much. And I'll see you next week. Woo! We did some work today. Thank you so much for listening. You know I love my BAM fam. If this episode resonated with you, please share it with someone who you know would love it too, because we live for the ripple effect over here. And how can you best support the show? Make sure you're subscribed, hit the 5 stars, and leave a review on iTunes, and let me know how the podcast has impacted you. I love being part of your real-time journey, so screenshot the episode and tag me and my guests on Instagram at ManifestWithAsh. Now say it with me. I am my own power source. I am the master of my own energy, and I deserve everything that I desire. We don't just talk about it over here, we be about it. Now go get 'em.